My name is Erica. I'm a scientist who studies facial expressions, and I like to offer my observations about human facial behavior. Today I want to talk about the 11s, these two short vertical lines between my eyebrows, so called because they look like the number 11. However, on certain faces, these lines might not be parallel, they might be at a slight angle. Other folks might have a single line down the middle of the brows. More formally speaking, in anatomical terms, these are known as glabellar furrows. Glabellar furrows. A furrow is a deep line or crevice, deeper than a wrinkle that you might see on the face. These are deepened by age and use of the face. However, I've had these since I was very young. My mom has them, so part of it's just genetics, where your face tends to form furrows. Some people have very deep nasolabial furrows. Mine's not so deep, but this is pretty deep. At any rate, what causes these glabellar furrows besides genetics and what you're inherited? Well, they're deepened by contracting the muscles that bring the eyebrows together, which is known as corrugator supercilii. It brings the brows together. And you notice when the brows are pulled together, these lines deepen. A furrow, the fact that I have this right now in my neutral face is partly a function of having fairly well-developed corrugator muscles. Just like you might see somebody who has well-developed pecs having a cut right here. Think of this as a sign of my well-developed corrugator muscles. Now, what do you do about them? Well, you can embrace them. They're who you are, whatever. It is the most common place. It was one of the first places that Botox was used. Botox, as you probably know, comes from the botulinum toxin, which causes the awful disease botulism, where the muscles are paralyzed, and if you get too much of this toxin, you can die. In Botox, microscopic amounts of the botulinum toxin are injected into muscles to paralyze them, relax them. And when these muscles relax, the bulges flatten out and you don't get as much of a crevice. So these are the glabellar furrows, also known as the 11s, caused by just the way, however your face is, plus reinforced by having strong corrugator muscles. You can make them go away by paralyzing your face, or you could embrace them as part of who you are. I use my face for my work, so there's no way I'd ever get Botox, as much as some people have tried to help me by suggesting that I should get it. And yeah, that's it. I have pretty buff corrugator muscles. That's all.